When you truly observe men, you no longer see single actions. You see patterns, falsehood repeating itself, ambition changing its face, interests disguised as virtue. And at a certain point, you are no longer irritated by someone. Everything weighs on you, and you ask yourself, is this really the world? That is where something more dangerous than pain arises: bitterness. Because you are no longer facing an event, you are facing reality itself. And when you arrive here, you can lose your measure. You can look at everything and give in to despair, because everything seems crooked, everything seems corrupted, everything seems beyond remedy. Or you can take a different step, not close your eyes, but change your gaze. You can laugh, not out of lightness, out of clarity, because you begin to see what you once missed: the disproportion, men agitated over nothing, pride wounded by shadows, battles fought over empty things. And so you stop being outraged by everything, not because you approve, but because you refuse to be dragged into everything. It is more dignified to laugh at life than to weep over it, because the one who weeps immerses himself, the one who laughs remains standing. But do not misunderstand me. I do not ask you to be cold. I do not ask you to distance yourself from men. I ask you for measure. Do not add weight to what is already heavy. Do not turn every mistake into a tragedy, because the one who reacts to everything ends up belonging to everything. So rise above, look from above. What seems immense today will be scattered tomorrow. What oppresses you now is only a fragment among passing things. Nothing is as great as it claims to be, and yet men live as if everything were final. And they do not only suffer, they perform. They weep under the gaze of others. They exaggerate to be believed. They conform to avoid exclusion. So even pain loses its truth. It becomes form. It becomes gesture. It becomes something to display. So remember, you must not hate men. You must not weep over everything. You must not laugh at everything. You must do something more difficult. Remain whole. Feel pain, but without excess. Understand, without dissolving. See clearly, without hardening. Because the greatest risk is not the disorder of the world, it is that it deforms you, that it makes you bitter, that it makes you rigid, that it makes you false. Do not grant it this. Better a man who smiles with measure than one who abandons himself to despair. Because one remains master of himself, the other hands himself over.